Post-fiction depression is a term I think is best described with the following hypothetical. Suppose you were experiencing everything you ever dreamt of, and your life was flawless by your standards. You had a job that had you excited on the way to it, and fulfilled on the way home. Your sweet significant other was perfect in bed, and your relationship was emotionally intimate, and you both felt appreciated by each other. Now suppose one day you just woke up to find out that you were plugged into a machine that could simulate any and every experience that one desired, and it would be identical compared to actually doing it in reality. No matter what type of life you were leading before plugging in, I'm willing to bet that the feeling that would accompany such a scenario would be similar to post-fiction depression, albeit a lot more intensive. Also known as post-series depression for all the TV watchers out there, the feeling is described by most people as lack of interest or excitement by actual reality after consuming any form of fiction, whether that would be books, movies, TV shows, or even albums. My first hard-hitting encounter with the feeling was when I finished watching Breaking Bad, and not only because of the quality of the show, but also because watching an episode or two became sort of a daily ritual for me after long days at school, and it was a great way for me to relax. And of course, having become habituated to looking forward to watching the show after stressful days is yet another reason to be even sadder after finishing it. At the time, I had a demonizing outlook on the feeling. I thought it was maybe an indication for the quality of one's life. An experience with the game The Last of Us, however, proved to me that that isn't necessarily the case. It was the early hours of the afternoon, and having been on The Last of Us journey for a few days, I was mesmerized and was eager to finish the game. The most vivid memory is when that beautiful guitar riff of the soundtrack for the game called Home played. It was and still is the sound that signified the ending of a journey that would evidently leave its mark on me. And for the rest of the day, and for a few days afterwards, I had the soundtrack on repeat. And to me, that short period consisting of playing the game and then feeling the melancholy of it ending is what I would call the whole experience of The Last of Us. That period of time after finishing the game, when everything has its tint and you always have it in the back of your mind, that to me is an integral part of consuming any form of fiction, not just games. And no, it isn't necessarily an indication that your life needs change, although that could be the case. It's an indication of the quality of the fiction and its ability to mesmerize and transport. It's a sign that we should cherish our time with quality fiction because of its eventual ending. To me, it's a testament to how good we've become at telling stories. Stories that for now are the only way for us to transport ourselves to different and more vibrant worlds than our own, and get to know characters and personalities more interesting than us.